When Reddit meets IRL. According to Reddit. In the interest of clarity, the question that's being asked on Reddit today is Redditors who have found stories or scenarios about you on Reddit, what were the ramifications? So, somebody finds a story about themselves or maybe a place that they work, and they want to know what the follow-up there is. So, number 14. This happened on Twitter and involved a good friend of mine. So right off the bat, it's not a Reddit one. People they can't resist, boy. Last year, a friend and I were chilling at home when he read a series of tweets that was talking about some abusive and predatory men in our area. He was smiling at the names of the people accused since they were all being called out, until he stumbled across his own name. Oh my God. We were both dumbfounded. How can his virgin ass be predatory? In fact, he's a really shy dude, so it was pretty obvious that he didn't do anything. But everyone was eating this crap up, and I had to speak with the person who tweeted it, but she was extremely arrogant, saying I'm sympathizing with a rapist because he's my friend. Wait a minute. Yo, can a person be a rapist if they've never had sex? Weird. He's mind raping me. Days gone by, and still I think of you. With him getting death threats and crap, until she tweeted out a BS apology saying she called out the wrong person and she's sincerely sorry about the mishap. It was all an overall tough time for us both, and I'm just glad it was cleared up. Yeah, most dudes don't get that cleared up. They just get some girl speaking that BS, and whatever happens, happens. And that's just the way it goes.
Oh, well, you were probably thinking it anyway. He's guilty, Your Honor. Throw away the key on that ass.
Number 13. That's not very yeem of her, guys. I found out my old roommate's Reddit account, and there was a post asking for advice for her cat because he had been acting up quite a lot lately. She mentioned that he pooped on my bath mat, but she didn't think much of it because he didn't like me. Ooh. But in reality, the cat was an absolute dumb ass. Is that okay, Reddit? Is that okay, YouTube? Oh, shit. Who liked me even though he was an a-hole. Never figured out why he pooped on my bath mat, but offended, she thought he did it to be mean to me. You gotta be a special kind of vindictive piece of crap to where your animal is doing nasty stuff. That's like pretty passive. Women, man. You don't like somebody, settle that. Squash that. You know what I'm talking about? Ugh. Squash that. Who knows? Who knows? I want to ask the stream a question, but I don't want to get in trouble for it. You know?
Just type it in the chat.
Typing it in the chat so it can be like another Kyle. Okay. Okay. If you see somebody that will have to ask if they're trans, in your opinion. Hey, whoever asked that question in the chat just now, I'm interested in everybody's answer to it. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video. Go ahead and smash your mom's cheek with a kiss because you love her. Kiss your moms. Kiss your moms, guys.
Somebody asked if you think if women who are caught lying as struggle snuggle happened, but it's actually a lie. If they're caught in a lie, should they get charged? And that's a thing.
Of course they should get charged. Of course. of course they should get charged. The ramifications of that are often so life ruining. You know, it's not just losing a bunch of friends. That's really juvenile, you know? People's public image, like, often dictate their course of action. There have been people who have been allegedly, you know, pursued as a person who has abused someone else because of some jealous or, you know, just distraught, upset woman that have then taken their own lives. Of course these people should be charged because that's their purpose. When you think about the type of woman that's going to bang some other dude and then try to have another guy pay for or raise the child, or, you know, you're lying in a capacity where some women are just dumb too. You know, I'm not just saying women exclusively. A lot of people are just dumb. But some women who accuse a man of something that they didn't do are only foolish and selfishly thinking about how they personally can get revenge or get back at this guy that they feel has wronged them. But in reality, they're not realizing just how far-reaching the consequences of their actions are. And let's face it, it's kind of like an old person thinking about friggin' climate change. They don't really care if it doesn't affect them. The bottom line is, yeah, these women should most certainly be charged. Ignorance cannot continue to be a defense when they're old enough to know better. They would definitely think twice about it if it were something that they were gonna have to face as a consequence. And it's just sickening. Genuinely sickening.
So people are answering your question.
So people are answering my question. And, wait, the equality one got taken away? I was reading that. It is equality, you know? Rusty Shackleford said, not at all. It's just trying to see who will be on top. What the hell?
Christian says, no, should never be offensive. Stallion says, it wouldn't, but I don't know if it's offensive.
Where's the Stallion? Hey, look, it's Linda. She's come back after her hiatus. I hope that baby isn't making her too sick. Get that baby out of there, Linda. Michael says it's like asking if someone's pregnant, Kyle. It's not like that. It's not a socially awkward faux pas to, you know, are you pregnant? You know, no, dude. You see somebody and you're like, wait a minute. You know, there's some people you won't even have to ask. You're just like, oh, it is ma'am, huh? Yeah. Moving on. All right, let's continue. Up this list. DC says, what a great day to be alive. Good for you. Rub it in.
Rory says, imagine being asked if you're trans almost every day. Kind of gets old.
Well, you got to be pretty ugly.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Boom. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? That's the type of dude that's getting asked that question, even though people already know the answer. They just wanna flex and be like, you know what I mean? It's almost like asking, you know, so how long you started transitioning? You know what I mean? Boom. You're not fooling anyone, baby. Not that I agree with that kind of stuff, guys. That's not sensitive or inclusive or whatever the hell the new line we need to file into single file these days is. I am all about observing whatever is acceptable.
Linda says it's my baby, that I'm her baby daddy.
Linda says it's Dia's baby. She's been waving that pee-pee where? Pistachio Boy says, hey, Kyle. Have you ever watched the interview from the person that sent her date over 100,000 text messages? That's pretty intense. Could you imagine her, like, NSA, like, CIA agent that got to sift through all of that garbage? Oh, my God. And he probably knows like what her titties look like too, so it's not even worth it. He's like, oh my God, I ain't trying to do this. Wow, my man Brett. If I was somewhere like Thailand, it's almost, you have to ask. You know what the cool thing about Thailand is? If you guys like to get down on that young bull crap, take it over there and stop ruining the rest of the world. Not saying that you're not contributing to terrible things over in Thailand, but I do consider that a lesser evil. So there's something to talk about in the stream chat, guys. Leave a comment if you're listening and it's too late to comment in the stream chat. Do you think traveling to Thailand to get your rocks off is the lesser of two evils? Or is it fairly identical to having like a private island, the way some guy who got silenced and we should not talk about, apparently, had?
I have somewhat of an answer to that question.
What's Dia's answer to this question?
If it's sort of like in Las Vegas where it's legal and it's consenting adults.
That's what it is, though, over in Thailand. First of all, you already know that the bar's going to slide in Thailand, and there's going to be a lot of question marks as it pertains to the genuine age of some of those women. But the way that I think is like, let's just say we live in a world where none of them are below 16. And you know that in some places in the world, 16 is the age of consent. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if the law deems that this is legal for them to do what they wish with their body and make whatever profit as far as, binging the bong and stuff like that, is that acceptable? As opposed to, obviously finding a scenario where it's going against their will and it's non-consensual?
Well, of course. As long as it's consenting adults or people of age that can say yes and, they're not being drugged or blackmailed or manipulated or they're human trafficked into this. I think as long as it's nice and clean and everything is good, I think it should be allowed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, again, this is small guy. You're saying 16 is young for you. The thing is, it's young for most of us, and in this specific hypothetical, I'm not getting my personal bing bong in it. I'm just saying because some places that is respected or viewed as consensual, an age where they can consent, whatever. I'm not jumping into the law to try to. Where's that Greta chick from?
Swedish.
They were talking about how in Sweden the age of consent is 16. So I'm just saying I know that in some places it already is that, and if in those places it is also lawful for them to do what they want with themselves. I'm asking you guys, do you consider that a lesser evil, obviously, than a non-consensual type of thing going on here, especially with a person at an age that, whether it's in the state or in the nation, is deemed an unlawful act, because I always keep joking and saying, oh, go to Thailand and get your rocks off, but it is still kind of effed. It's just not as effed to me for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe wrong is wrong, and I guess it just depends on how you look at it. Hey, remember when we were reading a list? Number 12, on when Reddit meets real life. I found my ex's Reddit account. Turns out she broke up with me because of an argument/disagreement we had. Petty. I was remembering specifically asking her if it was because of this. He asked her specifically, was this the reason? She was like, no, and gave a long BS reason. I've learned from seeing the rest of her posts that she's pretty insane. Timid in real life, warrior on Reddit. Well, that's the way the girls should be, huh? Soon she'll be a gone wild celebrity making all of that cash. How many subscribers, guys, this is always a dialogue with you. So I'm asking a serious question. How many subscribers do you think I'd have to have before a big titty, Snapchat premium type chick rolls in here with like an Instagram that she really just uses as a front for her like Patreon or like Manycams OnlyFans type bullcrap where she's making that money off of like $10 to $15 a month subscribers, like on an individual basis? Don't say hi, Linda. The question specifically is how many subscribers would I need to have before at least what we would consider even like 2%, probably like 5 to 10 people, whether they're men or women, are running this kind of like online boy. Like, they are the porn star. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you're on Reddit, the way that I am, it seems like they're everywhere. It seems like so many of these people on Reddit are just running this thing. You know, where oh my God. Y'all don't know because y'all don't Reddit, but go, like, all you need to do is find one subreddit that's not safe for work, and it'll patch you into like 7 of them. And yeah, you could be on that, you know, oh wow, I'm realizing that I have kind of like a, what is it? Like a snobby kind of perspective on normie porn. Because for me, amateur stuff is superior. And looking at a lot of the amateur type, oh, I'm just a girl and here I am type subreddits, boy, that crap is wild. And it brings it down to a level that the same types of guys that would watch a lot of girl Twitch streamers would consider accessible. So that accessibility factor, man, it's a big thing with the women. Because it makes the dudes feel like they can just slide in and be like, hey, how you doing? You know, oh, well, you know, I got this, and you want to go here, take this. Well, oh my God. So, you know, they sitting on an empire with hundreds, if not thousands, of digital boyfriends. When am I going to get some digital sugar daddies? Okay? But can you imagine Kyle having to play gay play for pay? Is that very yeem of me? On a scale from 1 to yeem, how is gay for pay? Gay play for pay? Pay the frog. Can we get a Pay the frog in the house? Pay the frog. You remember when the creator of Pay the frog lost his mind and was like, no, I am reclaiming pay. Everybody's like, shut up. This is ours now. That's what they should have told George Lucas when he came out of here talking about, listen, dudes, I'm gonna have to alter Star Wars, please. I like baby Pepe. Baby Pepe. Oh my God, his name is Deformed Pepe? I don't like that. I just like baby. Is that like one in a womb? Feminist cutting dank memes, Pepe, rare Pepe the frog sad. Five Nights at Freddy's 4chan Reddit. You just gotta throw Five Nights at Freddy's acronym in there? Well, running in the 90s. As we continue up to number 11, ladies and gentlemen, I was sexually abused by my mother. My God, what? The first line. All right. I was abused by my mother as a boy and had relations with her as a teenager. This is like a post I'd find on Reddit 10 years ago. I shared my story in a comment and was messaged by a woman who was very encouraging. She said she was studying to be a social worker and was very comforting to me. I ended up sharing a lot of details about my mother's abuse, as well as the relationship that we had when I was a teen. Of course, she was not a sympathetic social worker at all. She wasn't even a woman. Oh, snap. Pretty juicy, guys. Instead, he used our conversation to write a story that he posted on the incest subreddit. I was a subscriber and immediately recognized my story. He couldn't post the childhood abuse details, but he used the incest details almost verbatim, changing my age to fit the rules and exaggerating my emotions so that it seemed like I enjoyed everything that happened. I messaged him and he eventually deleted his post and his account, so at least my story got removed fairly quickly, which was a small comfort, though I felt sick after reading some of the responses and knowing that he and others got off on it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. You gotta be careful with who you're dealing with on the internet, dudes. Why would you just, I mean, unfortunately, when you have that kind of, background, maybe you are looking any and everywhere for support, but you gotta be careful. Especially with so many people that don't look like what they see when they look in the mirror, so they get on the internet and want to believe that they're anything, you know? Whether it's a man or a woman or a fox that's going to jump into a costume and never take it off. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Number 10. I live in Tanzania. I was away at the coast for a few days with my birthday. Was deciding to go out to one of the local clubs, and as I was sitting outside, I got to chatting this younger guy up who was on a holiday with his friends. He told me about how someone on Reddit had given him some advice on what to do over there and what not. That was me. Okay. Lava Nerd says you might need support, yes, but you can't just open up to someone just because they claim to be someone that can help. It's true. There's so many, manipulative, vulnerable bing bongs out there. It's sad because, there are people who genuinely are invested in your well-being and just wanting to share some love with you or liking you and wanting to share experiences and, be a friend or more and be close and be legit and sincere. But, all it takes is a couple of experiences with these insincere people. And half of us are in a shell so deep that, even with all the excavation experience in the world, some of these people are not going to reach our gooey center, Milky Way. I want a Milky Way. Oh yeah. I want a Milky Way. I showed Dia this poop, not real poop, a YouTube poop of Lenny Kravitz. I Want to Fly, but it was an edit to where he kept repeating Dragonfly and Milky Way over and over. Good stuff, man. I'm making a playlist and I put it on there. It's still makes me smile like 7 years later. Oh yeah. Number 9. I need to make like a little. I almost called it a Vine. It's so sad. They need to make a new Vine. I'm not digging TikTok. It's not gonna happen. I think it's dumb. Number 9. Okay. My ex exposed me in our relationships after he cheated on me. How he going to expose you when he cheated on you? It was a very short post on an alternate account, basically looking for sympathy and hope, confessing what he did was wrong, but asking how he could fix it, and I saw it was because he wanted me to see it. What, y'all knew each other's accounts? Lame! Don't involve us in your corny ass like drama. Oh, he wanted me to see it. He left a lot out, including that he'd cheated multiple times. Of course he would. Women do this all the time too when they post to relationships and relationship advice and am I the asshole? They leave out pertinent information to tell a story that makes it seem as if you can only agree with them. Can I tell y'all something that women do often? And women in this stream chat or if you watch this video after the fact and you can leave a comment, tell the truth if you fucking done it. Here's something a lot of girls do. Women have feelings. And you've probably heard the term catch feelings like a while back. Women catch feelings so damn hard. You understand me? That what they develop for these dudes is completely and utterly unnatural. It's unhealthy. It's the definition of creepy. And the bottom line is, if a dude were to do it, he could go to jail for it. He'd be a stalker. He'd be a creep. He'd be a disgusting piece of crap that needs to give the girl some space because he's clingy. But again, the difference between a person being creepy or clingy is mutuality. If both people feel the same way, then they're just in love. But if only one person feels that way, it's creepy, it's gross, it's like going too far. Here's the thing that women do. And again, I want y'all to be honest. If there's any girls who've done it in the past, I want you to be honest. Perhaps they catch feelings for a dude that they like so much, and then they either just don't pay attention to the girl or they piss the girl off after, the altercation with the dude. When they bring the dude up in the future, they refer to him as an ex even if they've never dated. Here's the reason that the girls do it, okay? It's because they recognize in the retelling of the story that it would seem insane for them to have such intense feelings and emotions as far as like their reactions for someone that they were never technically with. So you have these girls pretending that they were close to or in a relationship with some dudes when they weren't, so that when they tell people the story and they're seeking a little sympathy and they want people to jump on their side and validate them and how they feel, they lie, my dude. Everybody lies, I suppose, unfortunately. But, man, this is something that I'm seeing a lot of girls do. And I remember asking a couple of people when they would go on about things they wanted to vent about, like specifics of the relationship, how long they've been together, how many, you know what I mean? Very like things that a typical relationship, a typical person post-relationship would be able to answer. And you begin to realize, okay, y'all were never really together. You know, uh-oh. Be real. Tell me the true. Uh-huh. Damn, Valor. Does the enter button on your keyboard just get pressed like every 2 seconds?
Again, they reacted to something and then I said hi to them and then they said hi to me.
Oh.
So it was them reacting to something and then me saying hi and them saying hi to me, so it's okay. They aren't trying to spam the chat, I don't think. I think they're okay.
Okay. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 8. I used to drink. A lot. I'm 1 year sober now, but I have drank 3 times over the 4 years. I passed out down by the river, and I was on someone's Snap story, and it was super embarrassing. I hope the embarrassment kept you from doing this shit again. Dia and I were watching some stupid show on Netflix that apparently is like a production based on the concept of 2-sentence horror stories on the internet. But it's like a whole TV show, man. So anyway, we watched this episode and it's about like a chick who goes to like a work party and then she wakes up after she like was probably roofied or something. And she finds a note and the note's all creepy. It's like, I left something in your apartment. I know you probably don't remember last night, but I hope you can find it. I left it in your apartment. Or did I leave it in you? And that's like kind of slimy and creepy or whatever. She freaks out. They overdo it. They go over the top as you'd expect in this kind of ridiculous, like almost B-movie style production. But then she starts finding Polaroid snapshots of herself from the night that she was clearly out of it. And it's like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's really going above and beyond now. But yeah, that reminds me of this. Like you're blackout and then somebody produces pictures from when I guess it's kind of the same if like somebody was taking pictures of you while you were asleep and the surroundings looked all wrong or something. That'd be pretty creepy. Linda says, I watched the first episode of that and it wasn't what I was hoping for. It was extremely entertaining to me. Okay, Linda. You're talking about the episode with like the lady and the baby. That was crap. It's so bad. I love it. Woo, I love it. I'm so close to wanting to watch Harry Potter with the stream. I may need to set that up. You know, I'm going to finish reading Dia this book. And then we can watch the wizards not act so well. Because they were really young, so they were trying their best. But I don't know, man. When kids can't act, I feel like it's normal, you know? Like, kids suck in real life. You know what I mean? There's like bad kid actors, but like sometimes when they come across bad on screen, it's not because they're bad actors, it's because kids are bad. Kids suck. Only conviction I want to see in some kids is when they're crying, because that's where all the acting chops go. Number 7. I have an ex who wrote a bunch of entries about how he wanted to get back at me. No, he wanted to get me back and make up for all the hurt that he caused me. if he could just manifest a reason into the universe for me to text him. He lied to me for over 3 years about the existence of his wife and 2 children. I am very obviously not going to text his dumb ass. Yo. You hear about it and you just think it's like a girlfriend, boyfriend, pally-wally. You know, maybe they're in college. Maybe they're fresh out of high school type thing. Oh, wait, you have a wife and 2 kids that you, okay. What are you so mad about, babe? It's not that big a deal. Let's continue. I believe in you all. Hope you're having a sexy day, and I hope you're staying nice and dry. Unless you want to be wet, by all means, just go drench yourself in something clean. Do not submerge your body. The Kyle channel does not want you to submerge your body in waters that could be dirty. Anything could be in there. You could get yourself killed. That's one thing that I'm just like, y'all are braver than me, man. I've seen some girls take dives into some murky water, boy.
That'd be fun.
What you mean fun? And I live in Florida now? Y'all want to die out here. These people want to die talking about,
oh yeah, I gotta live life on the edge. Y'all got any motorcycles in this bitch?
I love motorcycles.
I'm gonna take her around the block at 5,000 miles an hour. Let's see how fast this baby can go. I'm gonna lean until my knee touch the pavement. Living on the edge, living on the edge.
living on your knee. Sometimes Kyle likes it when the lady's on the knees. See what I did there? See how I brought it around? No? Nobody appreciates me. Kill Prep says, hi, Kyle and Dia. I'm streaming on my TV. Hey, I appreciate that. I hope that I'm not being childish and making obnoxious noises through your TV. I am on TV. Sorry. Rari says, I'm a female, hot, and I treat my boyfriend like crap. Why? Why you do that to him? You trying to get rid of him? Just be a man, lady. And get rid of him normal. I don't feel ready, but he won't allow me to leave him. What you mean he won't allow you to leave him? You getting beat up? I actually left him and he begged me to take him back. He was so sad. I felt so bad. Oh, so you're basically allowing him to emotionally manipulate you into something that you are admitting you don't want to do. You need to drop his sorry ass and develop a backbone, because if you're manipulated into staying into a relationship, you can be manipulated into anything else. What's to stop you from getting on your knees and having a full mouth every time he wants it, or, going to work and getting a paycheck that you then turn over to him? I know you think in your mind, oh, there's some things that I do, but there are other things that I wouldn't do. You either stand up for yourself or you don't, because it's only a matter of time. What's he sending you text messages saying? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to end myself. I'm going to end my life. Nobody loves me. And you're like,
Oh my god, that's not true. I feel so bad.
and then you swallow it. Like, stop. Stop swallowing his toxic life. Do what you want to do because you want to do it. Don't let these people convince you. Because if I were an asshole, I'd convince you to give me money. You see where the donation link is? Ridiculous. Anyway, Linda says, condense your messages. Yeah, don't spam. Don't spam messages, guys. Was that what that guy was doing?
Okay, so Linda let him know that he needed to condense the messages once and then posted the rules.
You said he was saying hi back to you, though.
No. That was a different person. Small guy's a different person.
Oh.
So Linda let the guy know, hey, condense your messages, and then Linda posted the hey, these are the rules. Not only did he, after Linda posted those rules, and I guess he just didn't care to read, once again didn't condense his messages, but also used caps, which is also in the rules. Linda posted again, along with me and Michael, to, hey dude, condense your messages, don't use caps, and then Linda posted again the rules, and then this guy continued to just fight it, and then Linda timed him out. So we warned him different times. Linda posted the rules twice, and he still didn't listen, and now he's getting all mad because he got timed out. So that's on you, dude. We're letting you know, and you're acting stupid, and we don't appreciate stupidity of your caliber here.
Well, listen, I appreciate stupidity, just not in the stream chat, I guess. Yeah, take it to the Discord. I'll laugh at you all night in there. But don't be one of those guys. We get it. Like, I love it when the stream ends up seeming like, I haven't used the analogy in a long time, but what I don't want is anybody pissing in this pool, because there are a lot more lurkers in my stream chats than there are commenters, and that's their, prerogative. They can do whatever the hell they want. They don't need to come in here and, talk. God forbid I actually just read the list so that they can listen while they're doing what the hell they want to do. But, I don't want people to come in here and then look and then go, oh God, look at this motherfucker. I don't need to get in the middle of that. You know what I mean? Pissing in the pool. They don't want to stick their body in some piss. Just like I'm saying, I don't want to see people jumping in the murky water because anything could be in there. Why would they want to coat their bodies? This is why this channel can't get monetized, because of my hot, steamy analogies. Don't turn this stream chat into a
oh my god.
Oh my god, it fell over.
It's okay. Don't turn this stream into a toilet bowl. That's all I'm saying. And if you're working voodoo to make things fall over in here, don't do it. I can't believe I bought a vape, but I'm gonna get an attachment so that it can be used for dried herb. Going to the vape shop tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue up this list, we arrive at number 6. My classmate ranted on Reddit about how I was celebrating my grandfather's death, and therefore a sociopath. My grandfather abused my grandmother heavily and was overall just a shitty person. I wasn't celebrating, I was just unmoved by his death. Well, God forbid people just keep it to themselves. They got to get all involved in BS that got nothing to do with them. Huh. Nothing to do with them, indeed.
We should help Linda get a better phone since hers is broken and stuff. I'm sorry you have a broken phone, Linda.
I wonder what happened to Linda recently. Did she tell you?
Yes, she said.
Okay, I wouldn't. Whoa. Maybe she doesn't want to. Did she say it in chat?
No, she told me, and I don't think it's any. It's nothing bad happened.
Okay. Well.
Linda, let me know if you want to say it or if you want to tell the chat.
Number 5. I'm the reason you have to provide a photo verification on Rate Me and Am I Ugly? I can't remember which one it was. Rate Me. That's really a subreddit. If y'all would post to Rate Me, y'all need to send your pictures to me so I can do like a Onion Boy thing. What's that guy's real name?
Onision. Oh no, his real name?
No. That's what I meant. Onision. I keep forgetting his thing. I just know him as Onion Boy because the one video that I watched of him that I remember has his like face without like all the exposure, and then like a little bit more intense to show you like all the marks on the dude's face. It's scary as fuck.
He wears makeup.
I know he wears makeup, but still, dude, that's like not a good looking man. But his setup is like, yo.
Linda said I can share.
Okay.
So Linda said that she hadn't gone to sleep like since last Wednesday. So she fell asleep through your stream and my stream, and she was quite upset over the fact that she couldn't be here, but that's why her insomnia caught up to her.
I'm glad she got rest, and I hope that it was rejuvenative.
Indeed.
I'm the reason that you have to provide photo verification to either Rate Me or Am I Ugly? I can't remember which one. Some weirdo posted photos of me to one of those two subreddits and acted like it was photos of them. I can't remember what was said, but the post ended up on subreddit drama, and that's how I found it. I messaged the mods with proof that the photos were me, and I definitely didn't post them, nor did I want people commenting on my appearance. They immediately took down the post, and the catfish who posted it deleted their account. The rule for photo verification came shortly afterwards. I want to see what you look like now. I want to see what you look like. Why won't you show me what you look like? It's not often people want to see what people look like as opposed to them hot nudes. Kill Preps Get Money says, hey Kyle. Have you seen the grooming allegations against Onision's husband? No, I haven't. Can't say I follow a lot of people too often. I think you can tell by some of the videos that I post that aren't exactly drama videos, but are kind of like commenting on some internet dumpster fire that's currently ongoing. You can tell that my capacity for investigatory journalism or research is very slim. There are times when I'm trying to edit a video that I get fed up halfway through the process. I really need somebody to write some shit for me and have all I do is do the reading, because I am terrible. I am terrible. And that is that. Honeyben says, I like the leaked voicemails of Onision. Man, I need to have some leaked voicemails, but they should all be about like cooking. You know what I'm talking about? Let's set some up right now. Banana cream pie recipe. Say you guys just wanted to make a banana cream pie. Oh yeah, girl. Get 3/4 a cup of white sugar. And don't forget the 1/3 a cup of all-purpose flour. Whew, look at them big ass things. You better make sure it's 2 cups of milk though. 3 egg yolks. And don't forget to beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show them how funky strong is your pie. It doesn't matter, banana cream pie, just... Number 4. I found a post that my now ex-boyfriend had made about a girl he couldn't forget, about going on dates with, and how sweet she was, and how he wished he could still be seeing her. I was not the girl he was posting about, so that was fun. Oh, he wanted her bad enough to actually be posting about it. The one that got away. The one. Guys, we're finally making it to the final 3 on this entry. Can you believe it? You'll be out of here in no time, you know? Be sure to take notes. This shit'll be on the quiz. Many years ago, I met a girl on Steam. Wasn't really that close friends with her, but she told me she was in the same city that I lived in. For a while, we would chat daily, nothing serious. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I didn't even know what she looked like. It was genuinely platonic. We'd talk about video games, local restaurants that we liked, never planning to meet or anything like that. Sorry, I'm trying to bring it back to reality. I just can't keep myself bored. I got freaking wicked, so that, well, eventually she faded away. Just into nothingness from whence she came. There was a few times where she was online and I'd say, hey, with no response. Then like an hour later, I'd say, hey. And this happened maybe 5 or 6 times. No, this happened for maybe 5 or 6 months. No, this happened maybe 5 times over the course of 6 months. You did it. You did it. Finally, she just never signed on again. Dust in the wind. My old game friends never sign on. Fast forward 2 years ago. I'm reading an old classic askreddit. What was the scariest thing you've ever experienced? And I see a story of this girl who has been stalked in real life for a year. Some dude leaving face prints on her window, emailing her photos of herself, taken outside, awful and invasive stuff. How is this about me? Well, she became convinced it was me for some reason, because it started happening shortly after we started talking. In this post, she told the whole backstory that was unmistakably ours. She even posted screenshots of our conversations where I said hey twice, describing it as the early signs of her stalker's obsession. I'm sorry for laughing. It's nervous laughter, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm forced to think about, my dudes, right now is like, men, listen to this. What if you have spoken to a woman, right, who has had some random thing happen to her that she then just immediately attributed to you because she crazy like that? You know? She walk outside and hit her leg on like a bit of furniture and she's like, who put that there? Kyle, I'm calling the police. He moved my furniture. I know he's been in here. Ma'am, please calm down. He's black. He's black. He's gonna get me. Oh my God. This is fucking scary. This is scary. I mean, someone's getting in trouble for something like this right now. That's why it's not funny. It's scary. This is nervous laughter. Like, I'm joking. I'm Joker right now because I'm scared. It's fucking scary, dude. Oh,
I was just taking a shower and then I slipped and my phone was on and it was looking at me. It was him. It was Kyle. He said, my phone, officer. Oh, he's black.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dia. The black part. Okay.
You scare me.
He's black. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny to just say he's black at the end like that. Like the officers will be like, he's what? Let's go, boys. Oh my God.
Put him on the FBI most wanted.
We live in a society, yo. We live in a society. She said that she was stalked in real life for a year before the guy thankfully stopped. I couldn't even message her because the account was deleted by the time I found it years after it was posted. Yeah, why would you message her and put yourself in deeper? Bro, that wasn't me. That left the fingerprints on your bedroom window. I'd never be so sloppy. Oh. Can we get out of here? I never expected an entry like that. I guess I'll upvote it. What a ride. Forgive me. Whew. Number 2. I was on Am I the Asshole a few days ago. This guy posted about the store that refused him a refund because of Hurricane Dorian. He mentioned tertiary details. Tertiary? Do you mean tertiary? You mean tertiary.
Tertiary.
Yo, bitch. Okay. He mentioned tertiary details that led me to believe that he was a problem customer that I had a couple of weeks ago. We messaged each other. I confirmed that it was indeed the same guy. I called him out on his lies and told in his story. His post got locked and he got thoroughly reamed. Just bent over, you know what I'm talking about. Guys, here it is. We made it. Final entry on this list. I found a post that I believe described a coffee shop that I frequent. A barista that I'm good friends with. I clicked their profile to confirm it was them, and I found a description of our wedding that read, "It was the best wedding ever," and I was charmed. What a gay... What a whole... You're lucky Watch People Die doesn't exist anymore. But you know what does? Watch People Survive. Is the new thing that I could do go to Watch People Survive and then pause it right before they're fine, and then, we assume it goes the other way? Can I get in trouble for that? Okay, look. And then it's over for them forever. Oh my God, they were never seen or heard from again. Dudes. Yeah. What the hell? And he couldn't get it out at all, and this was the last video he was ever in. I guess I missed my opportunity to. Uh-oh. Oh my God. And it went right into his midsection, but we can't show that. Yeah, I'm kidding. He's fine. He's fine. Holy crap, dude. Y'all people crazy. Why does he need to hold it? Why? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had an interesting day and an even better evening, and I hope to see you soon. Remember these videos? Is he back?
Who's back?
Thought he was dead.
Ooh.
This is Don. Don's dead, right? The guy. My spoon is too big. He's dead. He's alive.
Yes.
He's only 43 years old? What? Why aren't you doing more? What? He could be making he could have the internet on his balls.
I don't think anybody would want anything on their balls.
He was like the better executed Invader Zim. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Guys, I love you. I'm getting hot as hell. I'm gonna turn on the AC. What?
Jake says, speak for yourself. Yeah, I guess I forgot about stomping, but...
No, for real, I'm dying. Guys, I love you. I was almost gonna tell you all to turn on the AC. If you have anything that you want me to cover, send me a Snapchat, CYAEL, or get into the Discord where you'll be able to receive notifications about when these streams go live, because I am a nightmare, and sometimes these streams, you know, they just end up happening when they happen. Thank you to all my patrons for being amazing. Thank you to all of my sponsors for blazing trails. And I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail right now. Do you see what I did there? You see what I did there? Linda says Goose Game Part 2. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. You're the only one who wants it, so I guess I'm making it so anticipation builds in such a way where it's just like, you know, I can't even use the phrase for what I'm thinking, but I guess eruption would be the PC or PG version of what I'm saying, you know? But I'm sorry. The lone bit says, Kyle, we are all dying. I know, but, you know, hopefully slowly. Hopefully slowly. Linda says, Kyle, must I start another petition? You don't have what I need in a petition. No one could petition me. Okay, there's the stupid thing that I've said. Oh, maybe we can go. Yo, listen to how loud that is. I really don't need to subject you all to this. I apologize. Oh my god, the dog! No, but I get in trouble. Like, it would strike the video. I'll make another video where it's like an excerpt of the dog. Oh man, I saw this dog today. It was great. What's this? Chuck E. Cheese Smackdown. This is old. Stop posting old crap on this subreddit. And then everything is Hong Kong. What could go wrong if I annoy people on this busy train? Would they put him down? Do they put him down? You can't. No, it'll be better when I show you in my thing. Every single day. What's going on? Somebody freaking out here? That's a nice little... This dude just straight freaking out in class for real. I kind of like this one, but I can't. You know we can't. They'll strike us. Love ya. Talk to you soon. Stay out of trouble.